At least 1 minute of your video. Oh, you need it. Ooh, how to do this? It's got to be a way to stop this for a second. How do you pause the video for a second? Nope. I don't want to do that. I've seen it do it before. Is how do you pause the video? Wait, maybe if I just, I think you can. You can pause it. Yeah. You just it's a way people have been pausing videos. I'm about to do something. I should be way more focused now doing stuff like this. Way better focused, but of course I'm not. Because everything is new. But of course I'm not. Because everything is new. All right, we're going to pause it again. Now, the crazy thing is, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. And I'm one of the first, when they first put out live streams, to be able to start doing live streams. I can't see the screen at all. It's too bright out here. And I never figured out how to pause this stuff. How to pause the video, and how were people pausing it on the live stream and then coming back to it? Just something I never did because I was always stable. But I was trying to do something extra in there. Trying to be extra about stuff. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how the video is going to come out. I have no idea, because we all do all this stuff organically. We don't do much editing. Only time I ever really edit anything is on short videos. Let's see. All right. Yeah, the only time I edit anything is on short videos. But I'm going to show you where I'm at. Look at that pool. Look at that infinity pool. You see there's a pool up top too. But we're trying to be down here in the bottom part, away from everything. We done took off our shoes. And the reason why I'm doing this is I've been wanting to do cold therapy for the longest. I've been wanting to try out cold therapy. And you see how the gout messes with your feet and stuff? You see that swollen toe? It's doing a lot better now. But I've always wanted to do cold therapy. And yesterday I came out here, I was on the phone with one of my friends, and I came out here and got in this pool, and I ain't gonna lie, it is 29 degrees here in Texas where I'm at. And yesterday it was like 51, but that pool wasn't 51. So it's like 29 where I'm at right now. And I'm not gonna get all the way in here. I'm gonna just get up to my, it's like cold there. Man, look, I wanna get in this. I wanna go for a swim, I really do. But I'm telling you, yesterday I was up to my waist in it, and hell no. And I thought I liked the cold. I mean, I was feeling pains in my lower extremities, some tingling and stuff that I have never felt before. And I'm like, what the hell is this pain? A lot of people are saying hi, hello, hi, peace, health, wealth, gratitude always. And I think this one's colder because I don't know, it's probably the same temperature. But look, we're gonna get in here because I want to do cold therapy on let me see how it does with cold therapy. So like I said, I'm not trying to I'm not just going swimming in this. Yesterday, like I said, I got up into my waist in this. Now we're just putting my lower part of my body to my knees in the water. We're gonna do it for about 5 minutes. I look at a lot of videos of Wim Hof. Probably not even saying his name right. Yeah, come on, y'all know who the Iceman is. He's world famous. Via Wim Hof. Wim Hof. Hof. That dude is freaking amazing. If he could do the stuff he's doing, he's freaking amazing. I mean, he straight up could be in ice water. Ain't no bother whatsoever. I'm telling you right now, my legs is like freezing cold. And this man said, I played Fortnite with you. Whoa. These people are wild, man. No, you would have played the Division with me if you played anything with me. Division 1, Division 2. I'm not into Fortnite. But man, my legs is cold as hell right now. I mean, it is ridiculously cold. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. I'm just trying to do 5 minutes and this little thing's blowing on me in here. Little water circulation. So what I'm trying to do is see how cold therapy does with your body. How do your body respond to it? How it feels? I'm just curious, you know. I mean, don't want to get frostbite. Don't want to hurt myself, but you know, I'm only gonna do, like I say, 5 minutes in this. My friend said he did the ice, or what was that ice challenge back in the day? And they poured ice on their head when everybody was doing that. Some people jumped in pools and oh man, come on. Ooh. But I ain't gonna lie. This is cold. This is what I'm doing right now is cold as hell. Let's just look around the pool real quick. Look at that. Just a nice little outdoor pool area. They need to clean this a little bit better. I'm not trying to show too much because some people like me have a habit of GPS tracking everything. People can be creepy in this world. We're not trying to be creepy. We're just trying to be inspirational to ourselves and to others who are going through their health journey and going through their journeys in life. So we're a family-friendly channel. FREDRICK 24/7 is a family-friendly channel. Even if we talk about controversial subjects, like Ralph Smart always said, it is to really just to build you to be your better self. We're never try to hurt anybody. But the worst person in the world is learning a lesson that the universe is teaching. Universe, God, however you want to say it. And that is the greatest teacher of all. You are never going to teach your kids, your family, your friends any lesson greater than the universe. And the reason why is because even if you're teaching them the best lesson, you are the universe teaching them that lesson. So, hey, like I said, I'm learning and I wanted to see what this will do. We've seen the other videos of me in the nice sun, and that's where I was about to do a video in the sauna, and I was like, you know something, it's freezing cold out here. I'm gonna go stick my feet in this coldness and see what happens. I think we've been in here. Look, we've probably been in here at least 5 minutes. Hell with that. Oh God. Oh Lord, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Oh God. I mean, look, that is cold. That is cold. That is cold. Now I'm standing on the cold ground. I need to get what they gonna say, you need to get your feet pedicured. You need to get your feet manicured. Pedicured, manicured. You need to get your feet done. You know, somebody please go ahead and cash out me the money to get my feet done. I'll be appreciative. Other than that, there you go happen. Now we're about to go warm up. We're gonna try to get over here to the sauna area. Like I said, we're being secretive. We're in a secret, undisclosed location, a private resort, undisclosed location. We're being taught. God dang it. I mean, my feet are like, oh, you just don't know, man. My feet are freezing cold. And it's 29 degrees out here. It's 30 degrees out here anyway. Oh, man, my feet are like cold. And the one I wanted to do it on is my elbow, because my elbow isn't bending all the way because there's fluid buildup. And I want to do it on that. Let me see. Going into an undisclosed location, a secret layer, a hidden layer, a top secret layer, a top secret area. Shh. Hope to God ain't nobody in here hanging out. It don't look like there is. We're going to turn on the temperature just for a minute. Crank it up. Oh, my God. I mean, let me tell you, when I tell you, my feet is freezing cold. I mean, my feet is freezing cold. We're in the sauna now. Let's take we're looking crazy, so we can't really take the hat off. But we can take this off. Take the hat off to take that off. Oh, God. So we got to keep the ball cap on because we all know who's following me. My wife is demanding me to let my hair grow because she believes that somehow my hair is going to get long like it was when I was in my 20s, late 20s and 30s. And she's going to be able to somehow give me cornrows. So we let her believe what she wants to believe. And hopefully we could grow it back. My feet are freezing. We're going to go down to the feet now. Look at that. Anybody talk about my feet? Orientate is locked. Okay. So it says locked. If you talk about my feet, you know, don't cash at me so I can get my feet, my toes done. Get real, man. Stop messing with me, man. All right, so we're in the sun. Okay, let's look at the sun one more time. Whatever this is. What is this thing? What is this thing? What is this thing that heats up in here? Is that what a sauna is? That's what this is, a sauna. All right. Look, my feet are red. They're red. I mean, you know, but they're inflamed. It's inflammation. That's the major issue of it is inflammation. And I'm going through a huge shame. I finally, man, I gotta upload this video. It's a very special video I saw. And only way I could explain what I'm going through, you got to probably watch that video 2 million times and you probably understand it for yourself. But once you cross over a paradigm, Ralph Smart, I'm going to reference Ralph Smart, Billy Carlson, Fred Rogers, Fred Rogers. We're going to reference Fred Rogers a lot. Some great people. Nikola Tesla, vibration. That's a huge thing right now. Understanding reality is vibrational. But going to what Ralph Smart always says, there's a paradigm shift happening. And you're going to be going through stuff, and there's a paradigm shift that's going to happen. And it's just going to happen. You're going to come to a point where you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're going to come to a point where it is just that time. You're either going to barbecue or you're going to mildew. It's just that time. I just got off the phone. I'm going to prop my feet up. Oh, Lord. That junk looked like it was purple. That is interesting. We're going to look at it. Look at it. You see that? You see that swollenness? Look at that. That swollenness on that right is uric acid crystallizing in that foot. That's why I was doing that. Look at that. That's scary. You scared me. Mommy, he scared me. So, but there's a time that you're just gonna get tired. You're gonna be tired of the stuff, and you're gonna have enough information. You're gonna have got enough information to really be able to change your existence, to move your existence accordingly. And at that time, it's either go time or no time. It's time for you to either do. Information is just not for knowledge. It is practical use. It's what can you do with it. So you have a lot of people were in the streets talking about, we came from such and such, and this is such and such, but their movement never goes anywhere because it's just information. They don't know how to use it. All they are is the universe's loudspeaker, the universe's newspaper. They have no purpose beyond that. They don't get it wrong. They can start little businesses, they can have small communities, but they don't know what to do with the bigger picture of it. And there's going to come a time in everyone's life that bigger picture is going to have to be fulfilled. And either you're going to barbecue or you're going to meal do. You're either going to do or you don't. And that's what's going to happen. So I'm at that point, and I'm locked in on something that I'm doing right now. And the only thing I think about is not going back. That's what I think about. And I'm not trying to go back, not trying to make it where I have to go back. No, the game is to keep going forward so we don't think to go back. We keep moving forward so we're not thinking to go back. We're keeping forward motion going. We're keeping moving forward. And there's going to be a lot of what they call them, naysayers, haters, different people that's going to have issues with you doing stuff. It is getting hot in here. I'm going to turn this temperature down. My feet are feeling a lot better. Let me reach out here and turn this temperature down. All right. Oh, no, I think I did. I think I turned it down. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to have an issue with you when you're doing this stuff. There's going to be a lot of people that are secretly rooting against you. But remember this, they're not really rooting against you. They're really rooting against themselves. Because that is the true secret in all of this. Oh, God, I think I just hurt myself. Oh, Lord. Just cramped myself. I know y'all are getting entertained off of the crazy stuff I'm doing. But there's people who are really rooting against themselves. So I don't root against anybody else. I see a homeless person on the street. I want them to get a home. I want them to have a better life. I see a mother and their kids struggling. I want them to have a better life. I look on the news. I look in the media, and I see people across the world struggling or trying to make it, and I'm rooting for them, because rooting for them is ultimately rooting for yourself. Rooting for them is rooting for you. If you are in the mindset thinking, well, if they get ahead, then they're gonna get ahead of me, then you've lost the game. You're done. You're over. You'll never get ahead. Even when you think you're ahead, you're not ahead because it's all a lie. And this is going to lead to the last part of the subject. 18, almost 19-minute live stream once again. We were in the pool earlier. We did a little ice challenge, so kind of got to go back to the beginning of the video to see the craziness. We didn't go all the way in the pool. Of course, we didn't swim in the pool. If I can, I probably will. Maybe next weekend, I'll try to go for a swim in that pool. I don't know. But there's this person in our circle who pulled the con, and he wound up conning. They didn't really. I got to be careful because they didn't really con me. I just decided to deal with it because I knew it was always anytime that person can break through these barriers of the universe. Prime example is if you get a new phone and you block people on your old phone. When you get a new phone and everything changes over, those people are no longer blocked. I need you to understand that. So if you don't go back and reblock them, we're not programmed. Because if you don't program them in your phone, you are only blocking the number and you're not going to know that number you're blocking. So I had to tell my friends that a long time ago, whatever you want to call them on your phone, call them, but you got to have it in your phone to be successfully blocking so you know who you're blocking each and every time. And some part of that plays against you because if they got their number, they can see you on other things like WhatsApp or stuff like. But you just got to go through the process. You got to block them on everything. It is what it is. You got to block them. But this person at midnight got through the cracks. They saw their spirit, that being in them saw a opening. And man, you're thinking, I know people are thinking, man, how is this possible? How can this person at this moment know look, that's how the universe is set up. So they called and it was a scam. Oh, a sense of emergency. It's a scam. Sense of emergency, sense of need, sense of urgency, get you off your keys, try to get you from thinking. And I'm analyzing the whole time, like, well, if you got to go to the airport, why don't you use Uber? Why don't you use Lyft? Well, I don't have the money in my account. Well, why are you even going to the airport? How are you flying? How are you going somewhere and you have no money? What? Anybody know how to do that? Anybody know how to travel and have no money but use public transportation and private transportation and airplanes and hotels and have no money? You know, I need to see videos on that. I need to see that. How's that possible? This person said they were traveling to get a part that they had on order for 6 months and they didn't come to get it. They were going to lose it. We did a video that night when this happened. It's 2 nights ago. I did a live stream on this. In that live stream, and I mentioned that Eugene told me of this beautiful story of Miss Brown Eyes trying to sell him a blue drill for $20. And if she don't get that drill sold and that $20 returned to that person going to call the police. And Eugene said, I ain't got no but 8. All right. But I thought you needed $20. You go to jail. Well, you want it for $8 or not? So what I'm basically saying is this. Whenever a person comes to you with this so-called sense of urgency that it's got to get done, it's immediate, hang the phone up on them and block them immediately. That is my best advice I can give to you. And it's so funny because in the middle of that conversation, I hung up on him and actually blocked him. And he was still, because I couldn't block the text message. I had to go into the settings to get the text message blocked. And he literally asked me, did you just hang up on it? Did you just block me? It's like, yeah, I block you every 6 months. What are you talking about? This is like, you should be used to this by now. I always block you. You know, of course, you know who I'm talking about. People know, they know who I'm talking about. You know, it's like, but it's the con. They never change. You cannot change them. You do not have the power to change them. God, the universe, is the only entity that has the power to help them change themselves. You don't have the power to do that. You don't have the ability. You don't have the will. You don't have the dedication. This dude had an option. If you've seen this option that I've seen that he had, is one of the best options. Had a chance for wife, kids, success, everything, and choose to be a vagabond. It is what it is. Is the universe giving me that choice that he had? Not in that way. Like the universe literally said, hey, man, you are going down a hill, and at the bottom of that hill is a lake of fire. And the universe has thrown out not just lifelines, detours, off ramps, helicopters coming down, just like line after line after line to save this individual. And this individual has literally like, no, God's going to save me at the very end. What? No, God's never going to let me get in that fire. He's never going to let me. I believe in Jesus. He'll never let me get in that lake of fire. But he's been giving you lifelines the whole time. No. That was people. That was a person in the helicopter. That wasn't God. You know, that was a person with a rope. That wasn't God. That detour, no, that's man-made. Man did that. He built that detour. That wasn't God. God's not going to let me get in that fire. It's like, what? Are you insane? But they are. They are. They're crazy. Their minds are messed up. You have to accept that. You have to deal with it. I have a friend who's talked to me for 25 years, 26 years now. I think it's 26 years. And now, as I go back and I look at the conversation, that mother has been crazy for a long ass time. And I've been crazy for listening to the craziness. You know, for a long time, that person has been pretty much, I'm gonna put the phone on, pretty much out of their minds. Oh yeah, people, the gains are still coming. I didn't get a chance to work out yesterday, but change is coming. I wanted it to come more rapidly, but it's coming. And a couple months from now, the shock will be really good. But it's cool. I'm cool now. I'm in my moment. But people are given lifelines to save themselves, and I've had them. You've had them. Everybody's had them. And those who are aware of those lifelines, they save themselves, and those who are not, they don't. They don't. And you're going to go to funerals. I don't go to funerals anymore. You're going to go to funerals. You're going to hear about people dying and, you know, different stuff. Everybody dies. But some people, man, their lives are just like filled with crazy because it's so much. Like my sister now is talking about generational curses. She's in that process of her own time waking up. But once you start that process, you know, even if you completed this lifetime is great, you've got other lifetimes. It's going to keep continuing because the universe is very diligent with its creation. It's very diligent. Well, we use the word God. It's very diligent with its creation and getting you to that, getting you to those points, getting you to those moments. But I'm just really focusing on mine right now. I'm waking up. I'm becoming way more aware of my own situation, my own self, my own little circle as I draw it out further and further and stuff I need to do and that I need to accomplish. Staying prayerful and focused on my journey. Like I say, it'd be awesome. One day I'll have my wife in here. She'll be in here and hopefully she'll talk because I'll be getting on her. She'll be wanting to talk on the phone and talk about stuff. It's like, well, you talk to your sister, your mom. You know, I had someone I cared about one time told me that they were like, I was trying to reach out and be a person to them. I'm not going to say what type is puts on it. And I was like saying, you know, trying to talk to them. And their excuse was, I don't know you. But you knew the dude you let raw dog you and get you pregnant. You knew the girl, I'm using multiple people, you knew the girl who cheated on you and you paid all the bills. But you've known me all your life, but you don't know me. But you meet new people and you know them. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me. Just make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. You know, make it make sense to me. That's all I'm asking. Make it make sense. You know? Can you make it make sense? You know, when a person is trying to get to know you, to understand you, let you know them, and then your excuses why you don't want to talk, you don't want to communicate is because, you know, the person who's communicating with you got the same feelings and emotions you got. What, you somehow different than them? They're thinking, are they being played? I remember this person came into my life that I felt like I owed them. And I felt like I could have did better. And I gave them financial blessings. And then it turned out the situation wasn't what I thought the situation was. Do you think they ever gave me my money back? No. They took the benefit and they got the phone. People, your greatest thing that you have here is your resources. And your resources, you have to be very careful who you give your resources to. And I'm talking about the church, the tithes and offerings, bullshit. It don't deserve your resources. Family and friends don't deserve your resources. Homeless people in the street don't deserve. You have to be very careful who you give your resources to. You can give your resources to the church if they deserve it. If they're taking your resources and they're helping the community, and you see in front of the church is the dilapidated houses, and in a year the church is built up, every house in the vicinity of the church where you can see, then your resources is helping your communities, and especially if you live in that community. If you give to your family and friends and you see they're just not eating the fish that you're giving them, but they're out there fishing and showing other people how to fish, and they're having fish fries every weekend, you're seeing the benefits of it. But when you don't see the benefits of your resources, there's a problem. The so-called God that you say you worship don't give you if it's not benefiting from you. Your resources are very powerful. I'm about to get up out of here, get too deep into another subject, but your resources, your money, your finance, your generational wealth, your health is a resource. Your life energy is a resource. Your time is a resource. These beings that are controlling this planet are here for the resources. They live. People are so caught up in the money. They'll do anything for the money. Look, money is a tool. Well, money's a tool. Resources is what they want. The resource is the land. The resources is the gold, the cobalt, the steel, the platinum, the Brazilian, the antimonium. The resources is the food, the people. People are extreme resources. My friend the other day was talking about how Elon is, Elon's making these statements like he's running the president. And the president's like, no, I'm the president. I'm running my own stuff, and people are like, well, Elon really runs the company. It's like people, oh, there it is, time. Got to go. People worship Trump. Elon has power and resources. In your mind, answer this question, and I'm going to put it as a poll. Who do you think people are more radical for? The money or the person they worship? And that's the power game. Because the power game is either we get you with the money, or we get you with the religion, or we get you with the politics. But the capitalizing on it, we get your resources when you believe in it. All right, that being said, I am your host, Talking Too Much. I'm FREDRICK 24/7, 365, and this is supposed to be a family-friendly, wholesome channel. As we explore the world, we're going through a health journey right now, and we'll get more diligent into the health journey. 10 years ago, no, was it 10 years ago? No, it wasn't 10 years ago. It was like 9 years ago now. 9 years, coming on 9 years ago, it was a major health journey. And we're in a health journey now, but we're growing. This is a different health journey. We're not panicking. We're not going crazy. We're not going to the hospital spending fortunes. We're seeing stuff and where we need to change. We know what gout is. We know what the diabetes is. We know what hypertension is. We know what these things are. We know what to do. We're taking the information now and we're using it accordingly. And the health journey continues. That being said, I wish everyone peace, health, wealth. Give gratitude always as I leave you with the world famous smile. Until next time. Uh-oh. Whoop.